We are just days away from Easter, meaning tons of kids are going to get tons of eggs and dip them into tons of fruity colors and have hard-boiled eggs all over the household, which is great and lots of fun, but it leaves you with a ton of hard-boiled eggs. Super. So what do you do with a ton of hard-boiled eggs? You devil them. Today's sponsor is Great TV. You can check them out online at greattv.com. Great TV is a podcast all about barbecue, and who does not love barbecue? They cover everything from barbecue tips, techniques, to product reviews and competitive barbecuing. Tune in to their show and learn a little bit more about barbecue today. greattv.com. So I know what you're saying. Where the devil do deviled eggs come from? I bet you're not really saying that. The concept of deviled eggs goes all the way back to ancient Roman times, where people would boil eggs and then eat them with different spicy sauces. The first recipes for stuffed hard-boiled eggs were documented in medieval European texts. Those called for the inclusion of cheese, raisins, and sweeter spices, which is not how I like my deviled eggs. The type of deviled eggs that you'll be making today, or that you can pick up at your local deviled egg drive-thru, involve the deviled eggs being hard-boiled, cut in half, the yolks being scooped out and mashed with a bunch of other spices, sometimes fats and fillers, and then kind of squirted back into the whites, which act as a little boat and help you sail them right to your mouth. This process of cutting the eggs in half and filling them and whatnot started off in the 16th century. By the 17th century, it came on big, and it was kind of the norm, one of the norm ways of preparing eggs. However, they didn't get that fun name deviled eggs until the 18th century, when the English decided to call them the devil's eggs due to the amount of spice and heat, mostly from cayenne pepper, that was introduced to the yolks. Devilish fun fact, in 1868, William Underwood received a trademark for the term deviled ham, as well as the term deviling, in the United States at least. And currently, it is the oldest food trademark still in existence and still operable. Today we're going to make my version of deviled eggs. Now you can substitute the spices and ingredients for anything that you'd like, as long as it's tasty. First, cut hard-boiled eggs in half, scoop the yolks out into a bowl, then add a dollop of mayo, a squirt of mustard, pepper, some salt, your favorite hot sauce. Then mash it all together into a paste, then scoop it into a Ziploc bag. Slice off the tip of the Ziploc bag and use this as a piping bag to pipe the yolk back into the white. Sprinkle some paprika on top and garnish each one with a little sprig of dill. Then just serve and enjoy. So that's how to make deviled eggs. They are perfect for a post-Easter party when you have all of these eggs lying around the house. Check out great.tv or greattv.com to watch their great podcast, and I will see you tomorrow. For all of you that are celebrating Easter, happy Easter.